Does the Korky Strongarm 6071 work with dual flush systems? The Korky Strongarm 6071 is primarily designed as a replacement flapper style or canister pull-up valve actuator for single flush toilets, so its mechanics and seal profile often do not align with the two-button dual flush valve towers used by many modern toilets. Dual flush systems separate a partial flush for liquid waste and a full flush for solids by using either two distinct buttons that actuate different valve assemblies or a single button with two-stage action, and those systems typically rely on proprietary valve bodies and seals rather than a universal flapper. If you are evaluating compatibility, start by removing the tank lid and comparing the actuator geometry. Dual flush valves will usually have a tall central tower, or a split valve with a push-button linkage, while the Strongarm is meant to replace a flapper chain or lift rod connection. Measure the diameter of the valve opening and inspect how the actuator seals. If the Strongarm cannot mount securely to the valve seat or does not provide appropriate lift for a partial flush, it will not operate correctly. When in doubt, consult the toilet manufacturer model number and the Strongarm product documentation, and consider using an adjustable repair kit specifically labeled for dual flush or a replacement valve assembly supplied by the toilet maker. For installations where you want to retain dual flush capability but replace worn internal parts, replace the entire dual flush valve tower with a compatible kit rather than forcing a single flush replacement part to work. Common mistakes include assuming any toilet flapper replacement will work and then experiencing constant running water because the seal does not match. Fix this by confirming valve seat shape and choosing a kit marketed for dual flush or the original equipment manufacturer part. Another issue is confusing lift height and actuation type, which leads to a button that does not complete the partial flush cycle. Solve this by testing lift length while the tank is open and selecting an adjustable lift or a valve tower with clear stroke specifications. Finally, people often ignore the overflow and fill tube alignment when swapping parts, causing siphoning or improper tank refill. Correct this by routing the fill tube to the overflow properly, setting the float height to the recommended level, and observing one complete flush and refill cycle before replacing the lid. BigHomeProjects.com connects homeowners with local contractors and helps contractors find work by listing projects and local professionals in one place that is easy to search. We also host a discussion community where homeowners and contractors can ask questions, share experiences, and discuss compatibility questions like toilet valve replacements.